Good morning. It's Brandy Alexander with your weekly reading. I'm sorry it's a little bit late, but life gets in the way. This reading is for April 22nd to the 28th. And I'm looking very ordinary, and that's because I'm just trying to get this reading out to you. It's quite early Easter Monday morning, and I'm sorry that it's late. The cards are still on a theme. The theme that's been going on for so many of you. They're very good, and they're never really bad, like I've said before. It's just how they impact you in your life. Some of you, they won't be impacting you at all because it is a general reading. But for many of you, these are significant, and there's a message that keeps coming up, and it's all about change in relationships, whether that's family, whether it's partners or work. And things are on the move. Definitely in your head they are, and this is very much action stations. Again, we've got the Knight of Wands. We've had that recently. We've got the Three of Wands. Interesting, lots of threes coming up. We've got the Three of Pentacles, which we just had. Now I've shuffled these, and I've pulled them randomly out of a deck, and we get so many of the same. And then there's a qualifying card at the end. Anyway, I'm going to have a cup of tea. Hope you'll enjoy one with me while you listen to this reading. And I want to send love and light to all of my viewers, whether you're family, friends, or whether I know you at all. I just want to send your heart full of love and light to make you be able to spread your light throughout the world, because we are all born with a purpose on this earth, and we need to let our light shine. We spoke about that last week, because whatever your gift is, it's important that you share it with others. So the Knight of Wands, this is a travel card. It has a lot to do with travel, busy stuff happening around you, whether it's traveling with work. It can also mean a house move, especially if you're moving countries, to move somewhere warm. I also, just my own impressions of this card, it's if you've come through a lot of stuff, and the knight is looking a little bit disheveled. He's come a long way. You could also be getting visitors from afar as well. The horse is tired, so you might be tired. You might be sort of like quite exhausted from all that you've come through, but he's still soldiering on with some new ideas. So the wands are all about new ideas, new growth, just newness. And there's the three pyramids right there. And I think sometimes if you think about the pyramids, they are a mystery. And what's happening, in my opinion, with this reading is that everything is going the way it's supposed to be going for you, even if it feels uncomfortable. And it's also about adapting, changing. You to have a new life, if you're wanting to have a new life, of course you need to change. You can't be the same old, same old. It's a very old coaching process. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you'll get the same old, same old. So it's really important that you keep moving ahead. You're nearly there, and some of you already are there, and you're feeling really, really worn out. But it's saying push on, you're doing the right thing. This is the Three of Wands. Now, what's happened is, for many of you, your ship has already sailed. Things are out of your control, but it's okay. You're keeping an eye on, you're sort of at the stage where you're thinking, now what's my next step? It's that gap period we talked about a few weeks ago. we're just coming out of that now. And with that full moon we had on Friday, it's affected a lot of people in their relationships. And it's really shaken things up. And it's action time. This is about looking out at your future. Like, see, there's ships off there, ships in the ocean. Well, he can't do anything much about it right now. We just had that card a few weeks ago. And it's actually, again, saying everything is the way it's meant to be. He's planted his wands in solid ground, so his feet are firmly on the ground as well. Everything is a-okay. It might, if you're in a relationship that's very tumultuous and you're just like walking on eggshells, everything is the way it's supposed to be, and that's probably to tell you, get out. If you're sitting on eggshells and living that life all the time, and it's not feeling good, well, you've got to do something about it. You can't just keep going, oh, I wish they'd change, I wish they'd change. It doesn't work that way. That's not how life works. You need to be brave and do something about it. And this is saying everything is in its perfect balance for what the steps that they've already done. His ships are sailed out. They are on a really nice calm sea, actually. That everything is the way it's supposed to be. And he has more arrows in his I'm not sure what that basket thing is called. I want to say quiver, but I don't think it is. But anyway, he's ready to reflect and know that everything's okay. So for all of you that have made your move recently or have set plans in place, fantastic. You to feel secure in knowing that that's really good. The Three of Pentacles, it's showing that again, it could be an offer that somebody's making you. It could be an offer of shifting houses, moving to a new place. It could be offers on a home. It could be a job offer. It could be even an offer of a new relationship. And you don't need to be so worried. It is actually a sound offer, and everything will be a-okay. It's also that one where you should, I think this is probably very good to seek some wise counsel too. If you're not so sure, ask people that are in the know of questions you might have. So you might need to seek legal advice or advice on any structural things in your house. That's sort of what I'm going through too. But it is to know that that is a good offer, and also that you might not know all the information. You might not have all the information now, but it's okay to go ahead. And these cards are really saying everything's really good. It's a bit ruffled up. Things are ruffled up a bit, like my hair. But it's all okay. Everything's on track, even though there's bumpy patches. That's just life, especially if you're making changes. For some of you, it's so exciting. There's some big changes coming up with this move or travel. Go for it. This is a time to go for it. Excuse me again. Lovely chai tea. I love it. Now, the qualifying card it's saying align your life. See all the fragments that are coming back together, and they're very out of whack. What is no longer in alignment with you, with who you truly are? So it's saying, I love the Tony Robbins book. It is, what is it called? It's green. No, I can't think of what it is. It'll come to me, hopefully. It's all about picking your values. Like, what do you need? If somebody else was having the exact life that you wanted, what would their values be? What would their top values be? to make that happen. I want you to do that today. I want you to just pick your 5 top values that you're living now. Be honest. What are the values that you know, is it family? What are you concentrating? Is it devices? Are you on the devices more than in your life? Be honest with yourself. You don't need to share this with anyone but yourself. And see where you're spending most of your focus. And where you're focusing is what you will get. Now, wanting this perfect life, or, you know, there is no such thing as perfect, but wanting whatever it is that's out there, pick the top 5 values that will get you there. Like, what is it? Is it dedication to that? Is it going to be being more relaxed? Is it being having more freedom? Is it, I don't know, just get your values list out. If you're not sure of values, you can Google values and you can get lists, and you can really align yourself and start living to them. Write them down, and you will see how your life changes. It really will. In the notes below, I don't know if any of you know that you can click on the title of this in YouTube and notes will show up. Sometimes it does on Facebook as well. And in the notes I'll write down the book of the Tony Robbins book that I think everyone should have and read. So you need to align your life to, you know, if you're wanting all these things to happen and can't figure out why it's not happening, it's more than likely that you are not aligned to who you truly are. And that's what these cards are saying. You need to shift. You need to make some big shifts. Move, 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 move. I've got to move it, move it. It's time. It's really time. If you haven't already, it's saying it is time. You might need some legal advice, but know whatever offer you are going to give or whatever somebody's giving you is good. So please share my videos, even though I look. It's not about how I look. It's about the messages I'm delivering, just so you know. And I hope to get them out more regularly, but I'm really under the pump with some different things that I've got on the go. But I really do love to do these videos. For some of you who are new, hello, welcome, and I hope that these videos will help you. So please subscribe and share with your friends, and have a happy Easter Monday if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, and if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, have a happy Easter. Until next week, love and light.